people text me, the camera stops rolling. So that's a fun little tidbit to know. Charming. All right, we have about 15 seconds left. Get your balance. I'm all out of sorts. People are texting me and it's ruined my workout. 3, 2, 1. Calm down. We have those deadly screams, those hip dips. I chose these as the deadly screams because your abs are gonna be screaming. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Forearm plank, and you are dipping your hip, dipping your hip. Really kind of just twisting through your hips. I don't want to see you twisting through your knees. If you need to drop to your knees and do like a little hip dip, that's fine. It would help if I was like back here and you could see me, right? Trying to get my timer. Whew. Get a little bit of a back crack there. We are about halfway through. Whew. Are you shaking yet? We have about 20 more seconds. Kind of reposition your toes. Sometimes they want to move. 15 more seconds. I know a minute is a long time to work. Whew. Take these slow. Your abs should be feeling it in 3, 2, 1. Shake out your shoulders if you need to. Whew. We have those Saturn silent glaive burpees last. So, again, if you're not doing the full burpee, full hop, take it a step at a time. A minute is a long time to work. I don't want to see you overwork yourself. I don't need to see you fatigue too early. Get ready. We have about 5 seconds. Whew, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Burpee and a little hop. And to the other side. A nice little switch up. See how it is on this side of the room. I know I call these the silent glaives because you won't be able to talk so much. I mean, you won't be able to talk so much. I've got to talk you guys through this. Stay nice and low. Whew. We have about 30 more seconds. If you need to do a step, and then a step, and then a little hop over, take these baby steps at a time. A lot of jumping is really tiring. About 15 more seconds. I know, can you believe you have 2 more of these? Oh my goodness. 10 seconds. Give it your all. You have about 6, 3, 2, 1. Whew. I skimped out on that last one. All right. Whew, catch your breath. We have that whole thing 2 more times through. You get a nice long break here. All right, so while we're resting for about 15 more seconds, how are you feeling? Was that a little bit too hard for you? Take it a step back. If you took it a step back, did you feel like you could be more challenged? Bump it up. Take it at whatever pace you need to take it. Modification is not quitting. You're still working. I just don't want to see you totally stopping, but also take it to your limit. If you are feeling absolutely maxed out, don't push yourself to the point where you can't recover, where you're straining yourself too much. That's never a fun time. We are going to start with those Uranus world shakings. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute. Burpee. Push up. Shoulder tap. Back to a burpee. You don't have to add the hop if you don't need to, especially if you have neighbors or kids or whatever. You don't want to disturb the people. A nice tricep push-up, shoulder tap. And if one part is too much for you, you know, say you're doing a full push-up burpee like that, if the shoulder tap is too much, cut it out. That's fine, as long as you're doing the work. That is all that matters. Even if you just want to do a regular burpee, that is fine. This is your workout. Take it as you need it. Take it what feels good for you. But whatever feels good. We have about 6 more seconds left. Enough for 1 more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Catch your breath. Those really get your heart pumping. Whew. All right. We have those jump lunges next. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm still gonna take it to a regular lunge. I think the last time through, I'll up the ante a little bit. I am not feeling it right now. All right, get ready in about 10 seconds. Backwards alternating stepping lunge or a jump lunge, nice and soft. 3, 2, 1, and stepping. Keeping your chest proud. We're not hunching forward, but you have just the littlest hinge at your hips to really get that work in your thighs, as opposed to if you're standing too straight, that's kind of straining your back. A little tiny hinge forward. Whew. Let me fix my timer while you guys are working. This is so ineffective. Keep going. I know I'm not moving. That doesn't mean you have to stop moving. All right, we have about 30 seconds left. I'm just gonna keep my timer in my hand. Shoulders back. When you step back 90 degrees, we've done a backward stepping lunge probably thousands of times already. You guys know what to do. 90 degrees, all your weight in that forward heel, pushing up with that heel. In 3, 2, 1. Whew. You have a quick 30-second break. We are gonna go to those hip dips. Does anyone else's nose run when they do a lot of cardio? Mine too, all the time. All right, get ready. Forearm plank with a hip dip. If you need to bring it down to your knees, that's fine. Just move with the hips. Your upper body should stay totally solid. In 3, 2, 1, and dip those hips. Take it nice and slow. Really kind of squeeze your butt. I know you want to kind of like do this or lean too far forward like that. You still have to have that good plank formation. So tuck a little bit through your belly button, like someone's poking up a little bit through that belly button. You're not down here, you're not up here. You're right here with a little tiny tip up through that belly button. Whew. We have about 30 seconds. Of course, the closer your feet are, the more difficult it is. If you need more stability, bring your legs out just a little bit, but not so far. If you bring your legs out too far, that hip dip isn't really gonna work. So just close enough that you can dip that hip. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Whew. Wakes up your abs, right? That feels real good. All right, in about 20 seconds, we have those burpees with the 180 twist. And then we have one more round of these guys and we're done. These are so nice and fast. I'm just gonna have to hold my timer in my hand because it's gonna keep going off. All right, get ready in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, a burpee. Nothing crazy, just a little switch to the side. Burpee, little switch to the side. If you, like I said, don't want to do the jump, just burpee and take a little step to the side. Whatever works best for you. I'm starting to get tired. My knees are starting to bounce. You see that? Nope, I want that good plank formation. Frog jump, back to the other side. You know, when you get tired, you kind of want to like do this. Nope, I still want good burpee formation, even if you have to take a step at a time. We have about 20 seconds left. Whew. Burpees are tough, but they go so fast, right? Whew. Staying silent, pulling up your pants. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Calm your breath down. We have that one more time through. Whew. That's a silent glade. You can't talk, can ya? That's a good one. All right. Our hearts should be pounding out of our chests. I know mine is. Maybe that's just me. Maybe you all are way stronger than I am. So catch your breath. We have a little less than 30 seconds. One more time through, last round, best round. We have a fun finish at the end and then we cool down, I promise. It's nice and quick. Honestly, this whole workout is like under 20 minutes if I didn't talk so damn much. So that's the only reason it's running a little longer. So get ready. We have those Uranus World Shakings. Really give it your all. Last round, best round. In 3, 2, 1. Get down, push up. A nice shoulder tap without our hips swaying back and forth. Boop, and a little jump. So that is when we warmed up at the beginning. I forgot my shoulder tap because I'm talking. When we warmed up at the very beginning, we did kind of that compound movement. That's good for not only your muscles, but your brain. You're thinking about what is the next step that I have to do. What's the next piece of the puzzle? We have about 30 seconds left. Take it slow if you need to. I'm starting to get tired. Those shoulder taps are starting to get a little wiggly. I don't want that. Take it slow if you need to. If you're getting tired, take it slow. Moving slow is your body's way of saying, take it back just a little notch. One more. 3, 2, and 1. Those are done. Whew. All right, you have less than 30 seconds. We have those jump lunges. I am gonna try my damnedest to do as many as I can in 1 minute. Otherwise, I think I'm going back to those those backward stepping lunges. All right, get ready. Our Neptune deep submerges. Beautiful movement, nice and fluid, nice and light. 3, 2, 1, go. Take it nice and slow if you need to. Kind of regain your balance. Oh my God, my thighs. Whew. Maybe I should have called these the silent waves because I cannot talk. Whew. We are only about 20 seconds in. Sweet mother of God, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and go to the backward stepping lunges. Whew. You should be super out of breath. I know I am, guys. About 20 seconds left. Stay nice and proud. I know you're tired. Don't rest yourself on your thighs and put yourself up. We have 10 seconds. I'm gonna try to finish with some jump lunges. Oh my God, my thighs. 3, 2, 1. Holy smokes. Stretch out your hamstrings. Whew. We have those Pluto deadly screams next because your abs are going to be screaming. My whole body's screaming. Like I said, the Outer Sailor Scouts, all of their powers are based on destruction. So your body's going to be destroyed, but in a good way. So get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Our forearm plank, toes together, dipping the hip. Sometimes I clasp my hands together like this for extra stability. Whew. But praying and wishing does not make the workout go faster. I am sorry to tell you. Whew. It doesn't help that I have the timer right in front of my face. Let me move back so you can see. Let me come back here. There we go. Whew. Guys, we're about 30 seconds in. I know I am super tired too. I am sweating. I am shaking. But this is our last round, best round. Give it your all. We've done the regular Sailor Scout workout so many times now. You guys have got this. About 15 more seconds, not even. Whew. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Catch your breath. Oh my goodness. We have those Saturn silent waves next. Then we are done. We have a fun little finisher. It's a little bit different. Something I'm not sure we have ever really done before, but don't think of that as a bad thing. All right, get ready. Those silent waves, those 180 burpees. Get yourselves ready. 3, 2, 1. And burpee. And a nice little hop to the side. Burpee. And a nice little hop to the side. Whew. All you should hear is breathe in this one. Those silent leaves. Whew. Catching your breath. I know you're tired, but after this, your hearts are gonna feel so good. You're gonna be so energized after this. You're gonna get great sleep. You are welcome. A shower is gonna feel awesome after this. We have about 20 seconds left. Doing nice and wide. When we go back to our burpee, whew, 10 seconds. I am so sweaty. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Take a minute. Calm our breath down. Wipe our sweat if we need to. You guys did awesome. We just have our finisher and then we are done. So I'm gonna bring us over here. Hello. Find yourselves a wall, a door, a sturdy, flat surface. Wow, this light is extremely unflattering. You can see how terribly red I am. So our last workout, our finale, our finisher, is going to be a wall sit. It's gonna seem super easy after all that movement. You're like, ooh, sitting, that's gonna be so nice. It takes your core, it takes balance, your shoulders, your mind, your glutes, your hamstrings, everything. Everything's gonna come into play here. So what that looks like, if by any chance you are not familiar with a wall sit, you're going to sit just like you would in a chair. You want your feet to be just about hip width apart. Of course, the wider your feet are, the easier it's gonna be. It's not gonna be so challenging. The closer your feet are, the more challenging. I personally like to keep them hip width apart, like you're sitting in a real chair. You're going to put your back against the wall, nice and flat, tuck your pelvis. Just like if we're doing a lower, like a ground workout, you should not be able to peek your fingies through your back. If you can, tuck your pelvis, a nice flat back. And you're going to bring yourself down 90 degrees. You're not standing up here. You're not sitting all the way down here. You're sitting right at 90. Whew, my legs are already shaking. You are not putting your hands on your thighs. You can sometimes brace them against the wall. You can do them in front of you, over your head, whatever you want to do. You're not resting them like this. Oh my goodness, my thighs are already shaking. We have it for 1 minute, just one time through. You guys have got this. It's gonna go by so fast. I'm going to put on my timer so we can get this. So, get ready. Find yourselves a flat surface. If by any chance you're in, I don't know, maybe like an open space, like a gym, you can't do a wall sit, I want you to just do a regular squat and hold it. If you kind of like can't find an open space, or maybe you have a lot of stuff on your wall, like over here. So get ready, we have about 10 seconds. We have 1 minute of wall sits. This is gonna be a big mental challenge. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're just gonna sit here. I sometimes press my hands flat against the wall for extra stability. Tuck that pelvis. You should not be able to get your hands behind your back. Whew. Just sit here and rest. Really push down through your heels. And just close your eyes and don't think about it. I know your legs are shaking already. Whew. Guys, the good news is only 20 seconds left. That went by so fast. My hamstrings are on fire. Oh my goodness. You've got this though. You just did all that work for a minute each time. You've got this. 15 seconds. Really push. Oh my God, my thighs are on fire. You've got this. We've run it together. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Your thighs should be hating you right now. I'm sorry, but good news is we did it together. Calm your breath down. We are gonna cool down. Oh my sweet goodness. You should be really proud of yourself. That is a very, very tough workout. So be proud of yourself that you challenged yourself, that you pushed yourself. There's a fuzzy down here. It's probably a cat hair. And you deserve this cool down. So let's take it together. We are gonna start with a wide squat. I know you're thinking like, what the hell? We just did all these squats. Let me put my tripod up here for you so you can see me a little bit better. I promise it's not like a workout squat. We're gonna open those hip flexors. So nice and wide, kind of like a sumo squat. And you're gonna use your arms, your elbows to kind of push open those knees a little bit. Get a stretch right here. And you can always take one hand down, twist and open towards the sky if you want more of a spinal twist. Put your opposite hand down, spinal twist. Or you can keep it here and you can kind of just push in with one elbow and one leg to get a little spinal twist. That should feel so, so good in your hamstrings after all of that burpee work. Whew. You can kind of do like a little rock back and forth. Whew. 3, 2, 1. We are now just gonna do some hamstring and quad stretches. Again, on lower body. So you can hold on to something, ceiling, chair, wall. Take your left foot, left ankle into your left hand, making sure your knees are parallel. Squeeze through the butt cheeks. Our leg isn't flared out. Our backs aren't arched. We're nice and straight. Squeeze your butt cheeks until you start to feel a stretch right here. If you're not feeling a stretch in that quad, straighten that leg out a little more. Perfect. Beautiful. And from here, just sweep that foot forward, point the toe towards the sky, and just hinge forward, getting a nice stretch in that hamstring. Going as far forward as you need to. If you can touch your toes, if you need to touch the ground, your shin, knee, whatever. Just get a nice stretch right here. Whew. Your legs need it. You can kind of twist your toes left and right if you need to. And onto the other side. So our right foot, right ankle into our right hand, making sure the knees are parallel, not flared out. Squeezing through the butt cheeks, tucking our pelvis in for a nice quad stretch. I like to put my opposite arm over my head for a little bit more of like a stretch in that side body. Beautiful. And then hinging that toe forward. Let me go back here so you can see. And then just kind of bending and hinging at the hip. Whew. I get a little bit more depth on this side. My right side is definitely a little bit more flexible. Whew, as I'm falling over myself. Your heart rate should be slowing down right now. Your sweat should not be pouring out as fast. Beautiful. We're gonna get on our bellies and do a cobra stretch out from those dead screens. So on our bellies, hands towards our chest, toes pointed, and then just pushing ourselves up, getting a nice, beautiful ab stretch. You can kind of look your chin over each shoulder to get a little bit of an oblique stretch or a hip stretch. We did do those hip twists. And take about one more really deep breath. I want to hear breathe in. And then breathe it all out nice and loud. And from here, we are just going to finish with a frog stretch, a lying frog stretch. I really like these. Take these to your limit. It's a little bit of a very revealing stretch, but it feels so good in all the parts that it needs to feel good. Let me straighten you cells here. Beautiful. All right, so from here, I want you to open your knees just a little bit, like you're trying to do a split, but you're not that confident. And then put your legs out in 90 degrees. I'm actually gonna, don't judge me, I'm gonna go this way so you can see. There we go, it's a little bit of a weird look. So see, my legs are 90 degrees, nice little kind of like square. I'm making half of a square with my legs. So with that, only go as far as you can go. Some people can go into like a full split. From here, I want you to push your hands just a little bit forward and just rock yourself very, very gently. You'll know your limits. The second you start to push back, you might feel a little bit of tightness, a little bit of a stretch. Know the difference between pushing yourself too hard and just getting a nice deep stretch that you know you need. So you kind of know your edge. We always say push yourself to your edge. Don't push yourself where you should feel a pinch. A pinch is not a good stretch. Keeping our feet flexed. You don't want to point your toes. The flex is going to help stretch your calves. And I want one more little rock here. Whew. And bring your feet in. Guys, we are done. You did an amazing job. That workout was very intense. I am very tired. I know you're tired. I hope you guys liked it as much. It may not be as fun per se as the original Sailor Scout workout, but it is definitely more challenging because I know you guys can do it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.